In Khandwa, a religious celebration turned into heartbreak. A tractor trolley carrying around 30 people overturned during Durga Ideal immersion, killing 11, including an 8-year-old child and young women. All 11 were cremated together on Friday in Padal Fata village, where grief replaced joy. Chief Minister Dr. Mohan Yadav visited the village, spent 25 minutes with families, and announced rupees 4 lakhs compensation for each victim's skin. The entire community, which was celebrating Navratri, is now mourning. Locals say safety arrangements were missing. The tragic incident has left a deep scare on the region's festive spirit. MP government has announced a major relief package for soybean farmers hit by yellow mosaic disease. Chief Minister Dr. Mohan Yadav on Friday said this is the first time the state will compensate farmers for this crop damage. He urged farmers to register their crop for support under Bhavantar. If needed, extra funds will be added to cover losses. Earlier, the CM had transferred rupees 653 crore to farmers affected by floods and heavy rain. The move is being seen as a lifeline for soybean cultivators struggling with crop failure in several districts. Senior Congress leader Digvijay Singh reignited controversy in Jhansi by attacking RSS. He claimed RSS is not even a registered body but still interfere in society and incites riots. Singh said whenever violence erupts, RSS disown those involved. He also countered population claims stating that Muslim numbers have declined more than Hindu numbers, contradicting Sangh narratives. His comments have triggered fresh political debate with BJP leaders hitting back. Singh's long-standing criticism of the Sangh Parivar is once again making headlines just as political temperatures begin to rise ahead of elections. BJP State President Hemant Khandelwal has called on citizens to support Indian-made products. Speaking at a public event, he said Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of a self-reliant India depends on citizens choosing Swadeshi goods. According to Khandelwal, every rupee spent on local products help create jobs and strengthen domestic industries. He urged workers and the general public to reduce dependency on foreign brands. His message received support from party workers who launched a campaign to promote pride in homegrown brands. The push aligned with ongoing efforts to revive small-scale and local industries. A shocking health crisis has rocked Chhindwara, where 7 children died after consuming toxic cough syrup. Tests reportedly found industrial chemicals in the medicine. Congress leader Umang Singhar blamed serious government negligence and demanded compensation for the affected families. Deputy Chief Minister Rajendra Shukla had earlier given the manufacturer a clean chit, sparking backlash. Congress released a satirical photo showing syrup being ordered to the Deputy CM, intensifying political heat. Public outrage is growing with calls for a stricter check on pharmaceutical products. The tragedy raises serious question about drug safety in Madhya Pradesh. India's first solar plus storage project has gone live in Morena, setting a record tariff of just rupees 2.70 per unit. Energy Minister Rakesh Shukla said the project will ensure 95% annual power availability, firm and renewable at a rate lower than conventional sources. This milestone combines solar power with battery storage, making green energy more reliable. Officials say the success of this project could attract major investment in clean power. It marks a significant step in Madhya Pradesh's transition of renewable energy while also reducing dependence on coal-based electricity. A major protest is brewing in Bhopal over smart electricity meter. On October 6, thousands are expected to gather at Ambedkar Park under the banner of the Madhya Pradesh Electricity Consumer Association. The group is demanding 200 free units of power, lower tariff and rollback of smart meters. Activists say the new meters are causing inflated bills and financial burden. A strategy meeting was held Friday to mobilize support. Organizers accused the government of ignoring public concerns. The protest is expected to draw statewide attention and could pressure officials to review the policy. In a sting operation, Indore's economic offences wing caught 2 municipal officers red-handed while accepting a rupees 40,000 bribe. Assistant Revenue Officer Puneet Agarwal and Bill Collector Rohit Sabil has allegedly demanded rupees 50,000 to unseal a trader's warehouse. The trader filed a complaint on October 1st, after which a trap was set. Both officers were arrested during the cash exchange. The incident has triggered public anger and exposed corruption in city offices. Citizens are demanding strict action and permanent removal of the accused. Authorities say further investigation is underway. A hotel room incident in Bhopal's Habibganj area has sparked communal tension. Bajrang Dal activists barged into a hotel and found a Muslim gym trainer, Mazhar Khan, with a Hindu girl. They accused him of hiding his identity to lure her. The activists beat him up before handing him to police. Arguments broke out between protesters and police officers. Authorities assured a full investigation. The girls' families has been informed. The incident has reignited the love jihad debate, with a strong reaction pouring in from both sides of the political and social spectrum. Several districts in Madhya Pradesh, including Jabalpur, Sindhi, Singrauli and Mauganj, saw heavy rainfall on Friday. Mauganj recorded nearly 10 hours of continuous rain, leading to waterlogging in low-lying areas. Sindhi received over 6.5 inches in just 24 hours. Weather officials have issued alert for 17 districts, warning of more heavy rain in coming days. While the showers have brought some relief, for farmers, concerns are rising over potential crop damage and urban flooding. Local in flood-prone areas have been advised to remain on high alert.